Okay, this is section 10.6 part 3. This is my last example, and I noticed on the homework they kind of give you, they kind of get into a little bigger numbers, so I want to make sure I do an example of that for you. So I need to find the GCF for 72 and 162. I need to know what's the biggest factor that they have in common. What's the number, the biggest number that's going to go into both 72 and 162. So again, I'm going to start off with my factor trees. So for 72, what two numbers, when you multiply them together, will give you 72? And there's a bunch. So it ends in 2, so we know 2 can go in. 2 times 36. I think I'm going to use 8 times 9. Okay, so I'm going to use 8 and 9. Because 8 times 9 is 72. Is either 8 or 9 prime? 8, I know, can be broken down. It has more factors. I know 4 times 2 is 8. So 8 is not prime. And I know I can break down 9 3 times 3, right? Okay, let's look and see, are any of these numbers prime? Is 4 prime? Is there anything else that can go into 4? And I think there is, so I'm not going to circle it, but I know 2 is prime, and I know 3 is prime, and another 3 is prime. But 4 can be broken down to 2 times 2. Again, you cannot use 1 as one of your factors. And I know from up here 2 is prime, so okay, 72 is equal to, let's see, 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, so I'm just putting the circled in red numbers down here. So I've got 2 3s and 3 2s. Okay. So let's come back here and look at the 162. That's a bigger number. Might be, put that at the top of my tree, and I want to branch off. Well, I know 2 goes in. It ends into a number that ends into, can be divided by 2. So let's see, you could use your calculator, or we can do just long division. So 2 goes into 16 8 times, with a remainder of 2, and 2 goes into 2 once. So 2 times 81 is 162. Okay, are either of those prime? And if you said 2 was prime, you're right. And is 81 going to have any more factors? It is. 81 is not prime. Can you think of 2 numbers that when you multiply them together will give you 81? And I know one right off the top of my head, which is 9 times 9. Or maybe you were thinking of 3 times 27. There's some other ones. Just need to pick two. And I use 9 times 9. Is 9 a prime number? Can it be broken down further? Well, it can. So what two numbers are going to give me 9 when I multiply them together? Well, over here we did 3 times 3, and we're going to do that again. And 3 is prime, so I'm going to circle all these 3's. So I've got 1, 2, and 4 3's. So I'm going to put 162 underneath here. And I'm going to start with my 3's since I started with my 3's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's circle where they match up at. Okay. Here 2 3's, here 2 3's. Here they do not match up. And then on the end they match up. Okay. So GCF is 3 times 3 times 2. Again, I'm not taking the double 3's. I'm taking 1 3, putting it here, 1 3, because 3, just think of it as 3 as a match. So 1 3, 1 3, nothing, nothing, 1 2 comes down. So the GCF is 9 times 2, and 18 goes in the box on WebAssign. So my GCF is 18. And then we're done. So I hope doing the factor trees helps you. I hope that makes doing these easier. And remember, if you have any questions on how to do or find a GCF or how to find the prime factors, just shoot me an email and I will help you. Okay, so that's it for 10.6.